Getting around the city can be tough at the best of times, but beating the traffic, pedestrians and cyclists is even harder when you can't see them. 360,000 people in the UK are registered blind or partially sighted. Using brain scanning technology, scientists are learning how blind people navigate and respond to cities to make them more accessible in the future.
Every time you leave your house, you up the stress level. Quiet streets, no problem. Central London, huge problems.
What makes you feel most stressed when you're walking around the city?
Well, the obvious are things like road crossings and things like that, but then you could boil it down a little bit, condense it down a little bit to things like finding the entrance to an underground station.
Tube stations, bus stops, road crossings, researchers are analysing the streets to see how they translate into brain pattern that signals emotion.
When someone is working in the environment, how does the environment provide cues that trigger certain oscillations and certain patterns in the activity and not others? At the end, we produce a sort of map that shows us the activity in, let's say, a junction. We can then compare the same junction. How does it feel to be there if you're blind, partial sighted or fully sighted? And then if there's a significant difference, we go there physically and see what might be causing that stress, for example.
When the project is complete, experts envisage cities that monitor and feed back information, helping all of us to manage our emotions and our journey as we get from A to B.
In the future, our cities are going to be smarter. We're going to have sensors everywhere, machines talking to machines. If there are sensors all around the city, that means that the ability for a gadget that we're carrying, it could be our phone or it could be any sort of gadget, to talk to those sensors continually, to gain information, to understand where we are, what's happening around us. And that would be good, obviously, if you're a blind person to be able to hear that, but if you're a sighted person, it will give you all sorts of information and better insight as well.
The complexity of city streets has met its match, the human brain. By using technology to decipher the twists and turns of both, scientists hope they can improve the lives of thousands. Tom Platt, Sky News.